Hello and welcome back to Today in the NBA. Today we are going to be going over the Indiana Pacers past regular season, postseason, and their free agency, and looking at some potential outcomes for this coming season. Now to start off, the Pacers were the 11th seed. They were 21st in the league in offense with 113.8 and 26th in the league in defense with 117.1. They are a young team, however, so these worser ratings don't really matter that much, as all the players on the team are going to continue to develop. Their depth chart next year is looking like Tyrese Haliburton, Bennedict Mathurin, Buddy Hield, Jarace Walker, Miles Turner. Then off the bench, TJ McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Bruce Brown, Obi Toppin, and Jalen Smith. Now, if I'm the Pacers, I might want to look at thinning down this rotation a little bit. Maybe trying to do a 3-for-1 trade where you sort of get a better shooting guard, someone that could be a great 3-and-D player for you, or maybe even someone that can create a bit. You could maybe package together, TJ McConnell, Buddy Hield, and Jalen Smith. That would be alright. And then as your backups, you could have Andrew Nembhard maybe as your backup point guard. You could have Isaiah Jackson as your backup center. It's just something you'd have to look at a little bit, work through the rotation a bit. I do definitely think that this team will be better next season. Probably not playoff bound, maybe around the 11th seed again. They probably won't have more wins, but they will be a better team. It's just the whole league is just looking so much more competitive next year. Tyrese Haliburton, I don't know if he's going to make another step next year. I could definitely see him maybe averaging 11 assists again, maybe 22 points. This roster is really good for him. Anyway, for the Pacers off-season, I'm going to give them a grade of a B+. I really liked their draft. Picking up Jarace Walker was really good pick. He's someone that can be a great defender, which is definitely something that this Indiana Pacers roster needs. This Pacers roster, it's not the greatest defensively in the backcourt, but the front court is amazing with Jarace Walker and Miles Turner. Now, one thing that I would like to see the Pacers do this offseason is make a trade, as I did mention before. I think you could probably package together a Buddy Hield and TJ McConnell, maybe Jalen Smith if you need to, and then try and go after someone like a Jalen Hood-Schifino. You might get Cam Reddish as well from the Lakers. Two players, specifically Jalen Hood-Schifino actually. He has a great ceiling. He'd be a great backup point guard behind Tyrese Haliburton. And then you'd have a lineup of your starters: Tyrese Haliburton, Bennedict Mathurin. Jarace Walker is 6'6", 6'7", so you could slide him down to the 3. Start Obi Toppin at the 4. And then off the bench you could have Jalen Hood-Schifino, Andrew Nembhard, Bruce Brown, and then Aaron Nesmith or Jordan Nwora, or maybe even Jalen Smith. And then you could have Isaiah Jackson running as your backup center. Isaiah Jackson did show out in Summer League, showing that he could be a great young center and definitely could be a good backup player in this league. I think that if the Pacers did this trade, it leaves them as a team with a lot of potential for now and for the future. Jalen Hood-Schifino probably doesn't have the highest ceiling in the world, probably doesn't have the highest floor either, but he's definitely someone that can develop into a good player. Probably not an all-star, but definitely a top-end role player. This trade would just be opening space in the rotation so that Bennedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, and Obi Toppin can all get more minutes. You just traded for Obi Toppin, so you definitely want to play him a bit. Jarace Walker's a great player, so you don't really want to be playing Obi Toppin over Jarace Walker, and this way you can play them together, and you've pretty much got a lineup of 5 shooters, which is really good, and especially if you're playing someone like Jalen Hood-Schifino at the point or the 2 guard, it will be a great way for him to develop in an offense like that. Now, my prediction for the Pacers next year is that they will finish as the 11th seed with a record of 35-47. I think Tyrese Haliburton will make an all-star game as a reserve, and I think that Jarace Walker will make an all-rookie second team. I don't have the highest hopes for the Pacers next year, but they definitely do have a great young core and is a team that I can definitely see being great and probably contenders further down the line, maybe 3 or 4 years from now with a few more draft picks. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Please check out some of my videos. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and if you really enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one.